The setting sun shines across the illusion bar nestled in a street in Southtown. Its door, adorned with an open sign, bursts open and the beautiful woman storms through. King, you're not going to believe this. King, the bar's proprietor, smiles wryly as the woman marches straight for the bar counter, delivering her all too familiar exclamation with an all too familiar look on her face. Hey Mai, let me guess, you didn't get a team up with Andy again, did you? No, I didn't. I don't know how many times I've practically begged him, but he won't listen. King offers a drink to a close friend, Mai Shiranui, who chugs it down, slams the glass on the counter, then slumps over it. Mai's boyfriend has a habit of putting his brother and friends first, and her second. As a result, Mai storming into the bar is practically an everyday occurrence. Just as Mai looks up and King braces herself to listen for a barrage of woes, the door bursts open again, abruptly drawing their attention. Now it was Yuri Sakazaki's turn to march towards the counter angrily. Hey Yuri. Hi Yuri, come sit by me. Yuri plops down into the seat Mai gestures toward, before leaning in to speak to her friends. King, Mai, you're not going to believe this. King smiles wryly at Yuri's angry expression, the same one Mai had worn. My brother says I'm weak and I can't win anything, and he won't let me on his team, and sure I've been busy at the barbecue joint lately, but I still train where I can, so what kind of brother comes home and just says that to his sister? Yuri plants her hands angrily on the bar counter as Mike gives several sympathetic nods. That's so unfair. Your brother and Andy look at us like we just sit on our butts all day. We do so much more than they ever realise. Mai speaks indignantly, swishing around her drink glass as Yuri looks on impressed. Mai takes a breath, clunking her glass on the counter, then turns to Yuri with an intense look in her eyes. Yuri, the only thing to do is to prove yourself. Go to KOF and show your brother you mean business. Oh, you bet I will. Ryo's gonna eat his words. You'd better show Andy what he's missing out on too, Mai. Mai and Yuri shake hands firmly. Okay, King, they both start in unison. However, King looks back at them awkwardly. When she replies, she's looking down. About that. I don't think I can join you this time. Why not? I know you said you wanted to stay on reserve, but what's going on? To tell you the truth, the other day Ryo asked me to be on his team. I mean, you guys won't have any trouble finding another team member, and he looked so serious that I just kind of agreed. King adds a sorry, but it is barely audible. Mai and Yuri sit open-mouthed for several moments before looking at each other. The heck? King flinches as the two yell loud enough to shake their drinking glasses. After the shock wears off, Mai looks at King warmly, her eyes expressing slight disappointment, but also delight. Well, why didn't you say so? I would have bought something to celebrate. Congratulations, King. You'd better use this chance to get him to commit to a date. Hey, ease up, Robert's going to be there too. This is purely a team thing. As King blushes despite herself, Yuri puffs out her cheeks with a conflicted expression. Oh come on, I want to call him a big fat jerk right now, but if you're making progress with him then I guess that's good. Stupid complicated feelings. As Yuri furrows her brows, Mai pats her on the shoulder. Come on Yuri, don't rain on her parade. King's our friend, we should support her love life. You know what, you're right, this is the perfect chance for her. Maybe King and I can be sisters. Are you even listening? King lets out a sigh of equal parts exasperation and resignation at Yuri and Mai, who, bright-eyed, look ready to support their friend's romance at all costs. Elsewhere, another girl is standing on the very same boulevard, blissfully unaware of the rousing exchange happening in the bar. She is wearing a smart one-piece dress and a basket hat drawn low over her eyes, keeping her face hidden. The sun is set, and the city's neon lights cut through the darkening sky. She stands at the door to the illusion bar, gripping a sheet of paper tightly. Taking a breath to steel herself, she takes hold of the doorknob and enters the bar. Hi, I heard Mai and Yuri were here? As her clarion voice carries through the bar, the three friends pause their chat to look toward the doorway, their eyes widen. Athena? Yeah, Mai and Yuri are here, what's up? King gestures to Mai and Yuri, her eyes fixed on the girl, Athena Asamiya. What is a hit Japanese singer and model doing in Southtown? Considering she has come alone, without her martial arts master / producer Chin Gensai, nor her fellow student / superfan C Kensu, it is safe to assume she travelled here incognito. Athena removes her hat, then faces Mai and Yuri. Mai, Yuri, I've had this idea, so hear me out, okay? Athena's eyes shine with enthusiasm, to which Mai gasps, as though noticing something. She raises her hand to cut Athena off. We know Athena. Likewise, Yuri folds her arms and nods. Yeah, we know exactly what you're thinking. Athena's eyes widen. Really? Both of you? Okay, the thing is, Athena's expression softens in relief, but just as she's about to explain her idea, Mai smacks her hand excitedly onto the counter with a determined smile. Our KOF team will be you, me and Yuri. What? KOF? Athena blinks in confusion. Yuri completely misses this and leaps out of her seat with a bold and confident smile. Team Superheroine is born. We've got grace, beauty and ultra brawn, and we're going to take on the world. That wasn't what Mai? Yuri? With a team like this, we can't lose. Athena gently attempts to correct Mai and Yuri, but they are feverishly clasping hands, too caught up in the moment to notice. King smiles at Athena's consternation. Nothing you can do when they get like this. Can I wait till after the tournament? Sure, then just talk it out with them then. Athena slumps in defeat, while Mai and Yuri chat animatedly about the tournament. Well, go team! Mai and Yuri usher Athena to a seat next to them. King looks sympathetically at the misunderstood pop star and reaches for a clean drinking glass. It would be no mean feat fighting alongside the spirited Mai and the highly competitive Yuri, but Athena had known them for a while and was no pushover herself. King pours the final team member a glass of mineral water and places it down in front of her.
We await your return, warrior.